ひなこ、しっかりしろ。返事をしろ。よかった。お前は簡単に死ぬようなやつじゃないよな。
シュウはまだ生きてる。
サクコは無事だよな。一体どうなってんだ。街から誰もいなくなってる。これは悪い夢なのか。
どこに行っても化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないな。
だとしても幸運だったよ。この世界に残ったのが2人だとして、そのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ、相棒。
え、リンコは？
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にその。
リンコは無事なのか？一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか？
悪い。俺も混乱してたみたいだ。あの時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。俺もリンコの姿は見てない。
こんな状況でリンコはどこへ？
自分の家か。行ってみようぜ、相棒。
シュウ。
どうした？早く来ないと置いてくぜ。
So the music of this game was done by a few different people. Akira Yamaoka, of course,
しっかりしないと。
has returned to
リンコを
us.
見つけなきゃ。
And his songs, when his songs play, like, you could really tell that they're his, because he has such a distinct style when it comes to the Silent Hill songs. And also Kensuke Inage, who I'm not familiar with, but judging from how good this game sounds, he did a great job as well. And also Dai and Zaki, who worked on some other Ryukishio 7 projects, like Ubaneko and Higurashi.
サクコ、ごめん。もう行かなきゃ。
Shu's always had a vast knowledge of plants and flowers, so his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. It probably sounds a lot better in Japanese. He has so many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, herbalist, matsutake farmer, and a member of the Space Army. Shu comes from a long line of pharmacists, with his grandmother still working as one. Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the Iwais were said to have been stand-in doctors. As Shu was a grandma's boy, he spent a lot of time learning about various types of plants, flowers, and medicinal herbs. That seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led to him learning first aid. It seems he was interested in learning first aid because of his family lineage as pharmacists, and to fulfill his duty of being a member of the Space Army. It's eerie not seeing anyone around. You know, I kind of want to... Well, we're gonna return here. To explore, but I kind of want to go up the road and get something. Before we really do anything here. Focusing. When using focus with LT, your sanity will slowly deplete while your gauge fills up. Your max sanity will decrease if you are attacked while using focus in action difficulties other than casual and story. Once your focus gauge is full, use RB to perform a focus attack. Your current max sanity will decrease, but you will unleash a devastating attack that varies with each weapon. You can use items such as Ramune and Divine Water or visit Hokura and choose Clear Mind to restore your current max sanity. If you've chosen Casual or Story as your action difficulty level, then you can recover both your health and sanity without using Faith by visiting Hokura. I honestly don't do focus attacks that much. I find it's way more effective to counter. That's fine. It's just a steel pipe. We'll go down there in a minute. But again, I want to get something up here. What a creepy scarecrow. That did stun it.
Nanda, 相棒。
今のこの状況、いつまでも宇宙船総ごっこをしていたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、自分の頬くらい自分でつねれる。
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
Space Wars. This is a game that Shu and I played together when we were kids. Basically, aliens known as the Galactic Imperium would arrive in UFOs in droves, and we would fight them to protect the town. Playmates would come and go. We called them new recruits and fallen ones, respectively. And in the end, Shu and I were the only ones left standing to combat the Galactic Imperium. Really wanted me to get grabbed by that.
神社よく行ったな。
Senenseki Shrine Flyer. Let's hold a jichinsai. Whether you're building a house or pulling it down, digging a well or filling one up, it's all done upon Inari-sama's land. We should show our gratitude to Inari-sama by holding a jichinsai. Holding a jichinsai is especially important for wells, lest we forget the ancient tale of a poisonous water dragon that once wreaked havoc until Inari-sama finally sealed it deep underground. Digging a new well is just like opening up an air hole for that terrible dragon, and if we're not careful, we risk facing its wrath once more. That's why we must have a jichinsai. Exclusive price for first-time customers. Special deals for requests on unlucky calendar days. Call for a free consultation now. Senensigi. A lonely little shrine situated on the outskirts of town. The name Senensigi Shrine sure sounds fancy, but that's all that it has going for it. Even though Ebisugaoka is full of elderly believers, the shrine rarely gets any visitors. They instead go to what's closest to them, and that's an Inari statue. Sakuko's family serves the shrine, including fulfilling the role of a head priest. Sakuko is quite proud of that fact, but I don't know if the same could be said about her parents. Key to Sakuko's mailbox. A plain mailbox key. The surname Igarashi is written on the attached tag. That's what I wanted.
サクコンチの
Letter from Sakuko's mother. Dear Sakuko, you mustn't ever speak again about how you hear otherworldly voices talking or singing. Puberty is a difficult time. You may hear and see strange things that you can't explain. The same thing happened to me when I was your age. However, it's nothing more than your imagination playing tricks on you. If your friends find out, though, they'll label you the strange girl. They'll abandon you, ostracize you, because around here, once rumors spread, people will never look at you the same again.
郵便受けの鍵
I remember what Sakuko once said. Senenseki Shrine didn't used to be the small shrine that we know. The real shrine was situated on the mountain, and it was much more impressive than it is now. Long ago, there was an actual 1,000-year cedar that was worshipped as a divine vessel. Unfortunately, it was struck by lightning and burned to ash. Upon losing its divine vessel, the shrine was abandoned and became the small shrine it is in present day.
サクコこの神社を昔みたいに盛り上げるんだっていつも言ってたな。
Arare. A small crispy rice cracker. Its pleasant crunch makes it never boring to eat. Slightly restores health. The effect increases when used continuously. It can also be used as an offering.
おい相棒、リンコの家はそっちじゃないぜ。
ごめんぼんやりしてた。
ここサクコの家の神社だよな。
うん。
あんまり思い詰めるな。急いでリンコを探そう。
そうだな。行こう。
So yeah, now I'm gonna go back in town. mailbox. Otherwise, I would have had to walk all the way back to get whatever's in that mailbox. Or we could come back way later in the game, but I think the reward we get will have served its purpose by then. Okay. It's locked.
Sensei, desu ka?
The lock's broken, it won't open. Alright, nothing to say about that. Drawer key. A small, inconspicuous key. Wonder what drawer this belongs to. Ah, I see. Local doctor's note. Even now, the trust given to the long-standing physicians of the Iwai family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the eldest working member of the family at a gathering, I was astonished by their outstanding bounty of knowledge. Though, as they discussed the details of their practices with me, I got the hint that they might still be using controlled substances in their treatment. However, I think it's best that I look the other way in this situation. While it is now illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as doboroku, people across Japan were once free to make it as they needed. Perhaps operating within the gray area of legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been a role of the local physicians here. Autopsy report. Undetermined cause of death. Undetermined COD case 09. Body was astonishingly malnourished, and the calvarium had split open like it had burst from the inside. The cranial bones had been hollowed out and filled with insect eggs, later identified as belonging to various species including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. No evidence to suggest they were put there by human hand. Seemed to be planted by insects naturally. Highly unusual behavior considering the current harsh winter temperatures. Yet another corpse to come through with an inexplicable COD. At least this one was easier to stomach than case 08. All bodies were unexplainable causes of death and kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without so much as a customary glance. Additional notes. The man was suspected of blaspheming against religious doctrine. He seemed to bear some kind of grudge against the Inari faith. It's always the same with these strange corpses. After all, there can only be one outcome for not paying reverence to Oinari-san. Omamori Pine increases max health. Yeah.
Yosh.
Claw marks? Of course. Another box that we can't open until New Game Plus. Sickle, a well-maintained tool for cutting grass. It's easy to use, but I have some doubts about how long it will last. Sickles are great. They are almost as good as knives, but not quite. Oh! Emma, a wooden plaque. Place it back in a Hokura after writing your wishes. Used in Hokura to upgrade Hinako's ability. Alright, Hokura. You can use a blank Emma and Faith to pray at a Hokura and increase your max health, stamina, and sanity. You can also increase the number of Omamori you can equip at the same time. Yeah, we're definitely going to go for that first. Oh, wait, it takes more Faith. Water. Oh, we have enough. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then we need 3,000, which is going to take a while, but that's okay. So max health and this. Okay, back into town. Yeah. Hey. Local doctor's note. Traditionally, the residents of this town have long relied on folk medicine for medical care. Even to this day, a number of the more elderly members of the community still turn to herbal remedies over modern medicine. Too many times do I get these older patients come to me only after exhausting the usefulness of their traditional remedies. I just wish they would come to me sooner before it is too late for them. I was given the chance to discuss my concerns with one of the Iwais, a family who had stood as the town's physicians for generations, and to my pleasant surprise, they asked if I would give some talks to educate the elderly on modern medicine. I want to respect the local traditions as best I can, though. After all, folk medicine and modern medicine are just two sides of the same coin. I believe they can and should coexist with each other. Agura no Hote-sama, a clear medicinal infusion with a deep red color. This natural remedy is a traditional folk medicine used to alleviate and offer pain relief and can either be ingested or applied to the affected area. It is known in Ebisugaoka as Agura no Hote-sama or Hote-sama's cure, and is still favored by a small minority of the town's elderly population who have a distaste for modern medicine. Yeah, focusing. Uh-oh. There's a limit to how many items you can carry. I don't want to waste any. So... yeah, well, we could just go to the shrine right there. We can increase our inventory capacity as we find other items, but they are few and far between. I also have 7 bandages. Red pills, there is no limit to how many red pills you can carry. You can carry 9 to 9 if you want to. What happened here? So I always try to use the bandages and first aid kits beforehand. Hi. Oh, you were mad at me for that, weren't you? Oh, holy shit, holy shit. Anyway.
これが壊れたらどうする？
What were you banging on this door for? Ooh, speaking of which, shoulder bag, a lightweight and durable bag, increases inventory capacity. Yay. So first aid kits are 1. Take up one takes up 1 space. Bandages 3 takes up 1 space. Red pills 99 takes up 1 space. So it's different for the different types of items. Okay. Getting turned around a bit. Just want to make sure I looked at everything. First aid kit. A box containing various medical supplies that can be used to treat wounds of all kinds, essential for any home. Fully restores health. What's the difference between divine water and Ramune? Whatever. I guess divine water is way better. That's the difference. Oh, and toolkits, I think it's 1 each. Yeah, they're like first aid kits. I have to head back and catch up with Shu. He'll be fine. Yay. What, you're trying to hide from me? I saw you! Is anything new back here? Whoa! What could have caused this? Hi. Standing right in front of where I need to go. Mailbox. We have the mailbox key. Omamori Spider. Greatly decreases weapon durability consumption from performing light attacks. Letter from the hospital. Prefectural University Hospital. Department of Psychiatry. Mr./Mrs. Igarashi. Test results. We have compiled the test results for Igarashi Sakuko below. 1. Results. No abnormalities found. 2. Observations. Shows characteristics of mild autism. All other test results were within normal range. 3. Notes. It is not unusual for pubescent children to claim that they can see and hear things that are not real. As they mature, these issues tend to resolve themselves on their own, so I believe there is no need for concern. Regarding her fear of the dark, her response is proper and natural. Continuing to scold her may only worsen her condition. Please do not trouble yourself over Sakuko. Simply raise her with love and affection and let her mature at her own pace. Damn. Good advice. Personally, I have sour cream and an onion autism, but I guess mild autism is cool too. We'll use that. Whoa! None of them managed to grab me yet. Did someone move the truck? Chocolate, a new imported candy that has been increasing in popularity, a rare treat for local children, slightly restores current max sanity, and sanity will not be consumed when using focus for a set time, can be used as an offering. I don't know. I'm never gonna use it, but I still kind of want to set up my stuff that way. I think we've explored everything this way too. Yeah, nothing much to explore there, so let's check out the rice fields. I'm gonna be opening up the map here a lot. Because I can barely see anything. It's so dusty and foggy. Nice. Letter to home. I no longer recognize my husband. He gets blackout drunk most days now, and when he's drunk, he turns violent. I don't think I can keep on living this way, not with his cruelty day after day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged go? My eldest child is only 3 years old, and I have another growing inside me. Life is too hard to keep living, but I'm forbidden to die. Mom, Dad, I've always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be my first and last selfish act. Please forgive me.
ひどすぎる。こんなのあんまりだ。
Should probably get grabbed just to show you guys what it is. Are you, like, ever gonna jump out so I can get you? Or you can get me? Because, you know, you can't get me from there. An Ojuso-san? Which doesn't actually matter until New Game Plus. But it's there. Come on, I even walked into you because I was hoping you would grab me. It's probably nothing. check around the other side here? I mean, like, around here? Okay, you're just gonna hang out there, I guess, forever. Oh. Grabbed by enemies, you will not be able to free yourself from an enemy's grasp if they successfully grab you. When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. Be sure to stay aware of your surroundings. If you have chosen casual or story as your difficulty level, being grabbed by enemies will not cost your current max sanity. It's like, alright, we're just gonna give it to you, because you haven't been grabbed yet. Also, generally, I'm pretty sure I'm not imagining it, but the more flowers an enemy has on it, the more aggressive they are. We're fine, Hinako. School paper cutout, The Legend of Ebisugaoka's monster, Ayakakashi. Long ago, there was a sighting of a scarecrow monster known as Ayakakashi here in Ebisugaoka. It appeared one sweltering summer day, deep within the crops fields, dancing a most peculiar of dances like a ripple of hot air. People warned not to let one's gaze settle for too long upon its bizarre figure or try to get close to Ayakakashi, for it will chase any who do to the ends of the earth before taking their life. All right, we are done here. Except there's a monster right here. That's how I want everything set. Woo! There it is.
気持ち悪い。
ひなこか。この気持ち悪いのには触るなよ。毒があるかもしれない。右の庭から回ってこっちに来い。
わかった。
Oh. Yeah, I should go all the way back. Now we're actually gonna get a move on. I need a key. Hmm. You want to juke it a little. take it around here. I mean, you can fight it, but I don't recommend it. Notice her outfit's a little frayed now. Uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa! I've never had this much trouble with the monster. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't even look at it. Storehouse key. An ancient-looking key might unlock the storehouse. She has no sanity left. This entire time I've been fighting the monster, the sanity's been going down. Now it goes back up. I wanted to see if there was anything else, but no. Damn it. Damn it. Come on, come on, come on.
大丈夫か？
なんとかな。
よかった。純子さんに頼まれたんだ。何があってもお前を守れってな。
お姉ちゃんが？
ずいぶん前の話さ。さあ、行こうぜ。
行こう。
A giant, repulsive lump of flesh that is filled to the brim with maniacal anger. It howls awfully as it swings its large knife in any which direction. Its unfettered anger is no different from that of a wild animal. No, it's far worse than that. Oh, I could have just dropped it off here. Oh well. Ooh. Yay, another Emma. And, you know, we don't even have any, like, that many good omamori yet. So let's increase our stamina, because we really need to.
ここで遊んだのいつの頃だっけな。
懐かしいね、ここ。幼い頃この辺りで迷ってワンワン泣いた記憶がある。
お前が泣くとこが想像できないぜ。
もうずいぶん長いこと泣いた記憶がない。
お前は何でも我慢して心に溜め込む悪い癖があるからな。春にはメダカやオタマジャクシ捕まえたっけ。水が気持ちよかったな。ほら田んぼで遊んで泥だらけになって怒られたこともあったっけ。
こんな状況なのに懐かしい思い出ばかり思い出す。
今ではどれも懐かしいな。辛くなったらいつでも泣けよ。俺が絶対に相談に乗ってやるからな。
ありがとう、相棒。
よし、行こうぜ。霧が深いな。リンクのやつ無事だといいんだが。
相棒。
Memories of getting lost. There was this one time where I played hide and seek with a bunch of my friends when I was young. I got so excited and ran far away because I didn't want anyone to find me, and eventually got lost around here. I was sobbing and hollering and walked the wrong way for hours. Actually, I was told later that it was the exact opposite direction of my house. Even a town as small as this felt huge for me as a kid. I realized that I knew nothing about the town. Even these fields seemed to spread out endlessly into the horizon. Mysterious note. The field that's all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow with a creepy face. But there's one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out and it'll tell you which way to go. But don't get close to the really scary scarecrows. Someone said there's a monster who's only pretending to be a scarecrow that likes eating little kids.
トゲを抜いてってどういう意味？
Can you even imagine how I feel? I'll put on my polite smile for now. So this is one of the other, like, major criticisms of this game is the puzzles. Especially a puzzle like this, because there's no, like, concrete solution. I mean, there is, but it's not like... It's not the kind of thing where you go, oh, that's the solution? Oh, that makes total sense. Because, like... Okay, I'll put on my polite smile for now. So it's like a mask, and then... How do I explain this? Okay, so the answer is this one. Right here. Oh, God. This is so cool. The second you turn your camera back. Oh, and these are hard to counter, too. Anyway, so I'll put on my polite smile for now. So you might assume, like, oh, it's the mask that's the smile. The answer is, so it's like the mask is, oh, this one's smiling, I'll put on the mask. But no, it's this one. She's not smiling. No, it's not this one. Damn it. It's this one. She's smiling because what she's wearing is a mask, but then this part is her real face. Flashcards. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid anymore. What? Okay, that's weird.
ここさっきも通った。
Oh, just distraction. Distraction. Is there anything over here? Because I know there's some treats we can find. Here.
またかかし？
Can you even imagine how I feel? What it's like to have been deceived by you for so long? This one's probably the most straightforward. She's been deceived because she got stabbed in the back. Flashcards. That's what I say to you when I saw you scared. Can you even imagine how I feel? He never once looked at me the way he looked at you. Not once. And this one is the one where... she's looking away. Like, I don't get it. Flashcards. I wonder why I called you over. I mean, she's looking towards, but... I don't get it. Like, I mean, I guess there's an interpretation that you could have of it where it makes sense. But it just kind of feels unsatisfying. Like, when I discover the solution to a puzzle, I want to be like, oh, that makes total sense. I don't want to be like, I don't know, well, that kind of makes sense if you interpret it that way. But again, it's like, this is something that, it's like, it depends on, you know, your personal opinion. Some people might really like that it's a little ambiguous. Can you even imagine how I feel? You've always been such an eyesore. Okay, so... an eyesore, so, you know, looking away, right? No, can I... Flashcards. I could have just lied to you, told you to go any which way. Like she's, like, averting her gaze. I don't know. I think the scarecrow's, like, moving only when you're looked away. But when you look back, no matter how fast you look back, even if the camera's speed is faster, it's like... they're always just... I don't know. It's really good. I like it a lot. That is so cool. That's like PT, Lisa is always behind you. But nobody could even tell until they data mined the game. Oh, come on. Oh, is that two of them? No way. No way, Jose. Can you even imagine how I feel? You hurt me and even hurt him too. Do you know how it feels to force a smile when I'm staring at that disgusting face of yours? Oh! So the answer is this one, because if you play around with the camera, you can see that she's smiling. Don't want to play around too much or those scarecrows will get me. But yeah, she's smiling, but she's looking away. Flashcards. It happens all the time. A kid falling to their death in the waterway. Yeah, but I want to go to the Hokura. But I want to go to the Hokura.
Hinako!
凛子は
読んでみよう。凛子！俺だ！シュウだ！ 返事してくれ。
来てくれたんだ。あ、ひなこも無事でよかった。
怪我はないか。家族は？
私は大丈夫。でも誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうろつき回ってるし、何が何だかわからないよ。咲子、あんないい子がどうして。
これ以上ここにとどまるのは危険だ。町を出た方がいい。
町を出るって、お父さんやお母さんは、みんなは。
助けを呼ぶためにも今は行動を急いだ方がいいかもしれない。
みんなを見捨てるわけじゃない。助けるためにも一度脱出する必要があるんだ。
でも町を出るって言っても、あれじゃ無理だよ。
無理ってどういう意味だ？
そっちの窓から鉄橋が見えるよ。霧が濃くなければ。
嘘だろ。
鉄橋が。どうしよう。
東の鉄橋がダメなら西の県道を目指そう。
柊の家の裏山を抜けるのか？
あの山越えられるの？
わさび田への道がある。うちだけの抜け道だ。リンコ、念のため薬や絆創膏を持っていきたい。
台所に救急箱あるよ。取ってくるね。
あ、私も一緒に行こう。手伝う。
相棒が一緒なら安心だ。
台所どこだっけ？